have you say your name into the camera, please?
Sure, it's Peter Greenberg. I'm the travel editor for CBS News. I'm lonely and I have needs. Well, I've been coming for a number of years now because I think it's important when I get a chance to share some of the information I have with everybody out there so that they're not victims. Everybody's here for one reason. They love to travel. And there's a good reason for that too. I mean, it is the largest industry in the world. But it's the way that you travel and how that you travel that's really going to be the difference maker in the experience that you get. And there's so many different points of abuse when you travel that are just waiting for you. And so if I'm doing my job, I can help everybody mitigate or sometimes even eliminate those points of abuse. For example, if you have an early morning flight out of LAX and you have to go upstairs, well, why would you do that? It's a zoo. Go to arrivals because there's nobody there. You just save 10 minutes in traffic, right? I haven't checked a bag in 9 years. I FedEx my bags. So I have no bags to check in. So I save 2 hours of my life by not checking bags. I save at least 10 minutes of my life by not going upstairs. And then I entirely reverse the process when I land. My car or my friends don't pick me up in arrivals. That's a refugee center. They pick me up at departures because by the time I land, there's nobody there. All the cops and the crazy people are downstairs, I go upstairs. So I have not obeyed an airport sign in about 9 years. It's basically 30 years of my Rolodex. People are always asking me, where's your favorite place for this? Where's your favorite thing for that? I finally said, you know what, let's just do it. And a lot of research went into it because we had to make sure that everything was still exactly the way I wanted it to be, and the people were still there, and it was still the best value. And we have everything here from bird watching to bungee jumping, from hip replacement surgery to kayaking Manhattan. It's crazy stuff. The hotspot destinations are Myanmar, the former Burma. It's going to be Cuba, whether you like it or not, and I like it. It's Cuba. I'm a big fan of places that are going to be opening up soon, like North Korea. In the next 2-3 years, it will open up soon. Now's the time to get ready. And if you look in South America, Venezuela is going to start turning around. Certain parts of Africa. And because we have the ability now to travel anywhere at any time, on our choice, guess what? We get to do that now. Here's the situation. It's the most outsourced plane ever constructed in the history of aviation. It's a plane that depends more on electricity than any other plane ever built. So part and parcel of that are growing pains when the plane comes into service. But here's the problem. There's nothing wrong, as far as I'm concerned, with the design of the plane. There's nothing wrong with the materials in the plane or the equipment on the plane. It may be the installation of that equipment. Because when you have that many subcontractors with not a lot of supervision, you've got production line problems, especially when a plane is delayed 3.5 years in even being delivered. So what the FAA is doing now is they're doing a thorough review of the entire assembly line process, the entire production line process of how that piece of wiring got all the way to that plane. And I think that's a very good thing. They should do it. I'm supportive of it, but I would still take the plane tomorrow. Well, by reshaping the travel industry, it does affect you as consumers because it's the basic law of supply and demand. Fewer airlines means fewer flights, means fewer planes, means fewer seats, the same number of people competing for fewer seats. Law of supply and demand. Airfares have nowhere to go but up. And you're going to see airfare increases this year anywhere between 8 and 16%. That's huge. That is huge. And that doesn't even count fees. It's not just the fares, it's the fees. And they're going to try to find a fee for everything they can find. We are now living in the home of the brave and the land of the fee. Hi everybody, Peter Greenberg here, and I'm watching Jetset Extra.